Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the University of Central Lancashire, I'm delighted to warmly welcome you to Preston Guild Hall and to this graduation ceremony. On this special day, we are here to proudly celebrate the achievements of our students from the Faculty of Health and Wellbeing. I now call upon the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Mike Thomas, to give his address.
Good morning, everyone. Honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen, members of the University Board, Honorary Fellows, and our graduates. It's a great pleasure to welcome you to this graduation ceremony at which we acknowledge and celebrate the achievement of our new graduates. I always look forward to graduation ceremonies and the chance for the University of Central Lancashire, its staff, board members and honorary fellows to celebrate such an important day for you, your families and your friends. This is your day. I hope you enjoy both the ceremony itself and the celebrations which I know will continue afterwards with your families and friends. It's customary for a Vice-Chancellor to use graduation as an opportunity to comment on economic affairs, politics, or to speak about the university in general. So I will say a few words and hope it will be of interest. Well, we've certainly had an interesting year in the UK. Here we are in July 2017, a year on from the referendum that concluded that the UK should leave the European Union. Since then, we have had a general election and now we have a minority government. Many of the radical policies that were put forward by all the main political parties have had to be diluted and watered down into a more collaborative, collegiate form in order for it to pass through Parliament. In Europe, Holland voted for a moderate coalition government. In France, a brand new form of political unity has appeared. Within 18 months, a new political entity was strong enough to vote in a president and to have the largest party in a coalition parliament. And this autumn, we see Germany go to its own general election. All of these are important as the United Kingdom government continues its Brexit negotiations. What has become clear as I look at you all today in your robes and your gowns, and as you celebrate your success and talent, is that your voice, the voice of our students across England, Wales, Scotland and Northern Ireland, had a hugely influential impact on the outcome of the general election in June. Your voice, the voice of students who argued for change, to move away from austerity towards more tolerance, towards more understanding, towards a more compassionate form of politics. Your votes really did carry the day, and no political party can ignore your voice any longer. I'm hopeful that your passion for tolerance and understanding will stay with you as you now go on in your careers and leave this university. We're also hopeful that some of you will choose a university career so you can explore, study, and develop new and innovative knowledge to help our societies. You may one day, like my colleagues on the stage, be readers, professors, directors, specialist experts, deans, pro-vice-chancellors, and possibly even a vice-chancellor in the future. Others will become business leaders who will work in industry. Some of you will have influence in the arts and in the cultural sector. Many of you will be in civic life and the health sector. Some of you in this room today will go on to be leaders. We know that that could be a global leadership role. We also know that British universities support and transform the lives of students across the world, and many global leaders have had their most important university experiences in the UK. Our own interest in global experiences can be shown when we were named amongst the top 3.7% of all worldwide universities by the Centre for World University Ranking, and we were the first modern university in the UK to be included in the prestigious QS ranking. We retained our kite mark of 4 out of 5 stars for excellence. Many in politics will call global influence through interpersonal interaction a soft form of diplomacy and trade. But I would argue that one should never underestimate the experiences that you have had in your university life and the way it shapes your thinking and how it influences your future. Whatever the outcome of the Brexit negotiations, the United Kingdom will continue to retain its ability to attract and support students from all over the world, purely because they do go on in their own communities to positions of influence and authority. This is an important point for our country. The good relationships and memories they have of their original university will assist the United Kingdom in future trade and diplomatic relationships across the globe, and we look to you to play your part. So here we are in July 2017, and next year, 2018, your university celebrates being in existence for 190 years. We have grown from our original foundation, the Institute for the Diffusion of Knowledge, first formed here in Preston on the 7th of October 1828 and based on a radical idea to educate young people. The university has always been part of a radical movement in education, in learning and knowledge, research and enterprise. And we recognise that in today's world, the university's mission is to transform lives and expand knowledge and retain that spirit of radical, innovative and creative thinking. We look to you to play your part to reduce uncertainty in our world. As a broad-based university, you can rely on the fact that we will continue to help you, talented people, from all walks of life, so you can make the most of your potential. We hope that you will become informed leaders, creative thinkers, and be bold in the way that you think. We also, as a university, have a civic role to uphold community cohesion and to promote and develop peaceful means of dealing with social issues, problems, or difficulties. We also support our Lancastrian culture through music, the arts, food, farming, agriculture, and tourism. And we do this because we believe that the University of Central Lancashire is here to ensure that people in Lancashire, our community, have a sense of place and of belonging. You would have been taught by talented people. In January, Professor Caroline Watkins, who is the only nursing stroke care professor in the UK, was recognised in the Queen's New Year's Honours List when she was made a Dame. And congratulations today to Mobeen Janjwa, who graduates today with a first-class honours in physiotherapy. While excelling on the course, Mobeen was chosen to be the Vice Chair of the Chartered Society of Physiotherapy Student Executive Committee, where he has been passionate about the future development of student physiotherapists. I wish him well with his new physiotherapist role at the East Lancashire Hospitals Trust. While studying on the mental health nursing programme, Amanda Chadwick co-founded Wrap Pyjama Fairies, a charity dedicated to helping children feel more comfortable while they stay in hospital. The mum of 3 was inspired to create the special pyjamas after her own daughter was diagnosed with heart failure and rushed into hospital at 2 days old. Amanda was nominated for the Student Nursing Times Most Inspirational Student Nurse Award this year. And in our School of Wellbeing, Sport and Wellbeing, congratulations to John Wilkinson, who graduates today with a first-class honours. John worked as a chef before becoming a student in nutrition and exercise science. And during your time here, John, I understand you took full advantage of the opportunities available to you through your tremendous links that you've helped us with Wigan Warriors Rugby League team, and John has now got himself a job in the support team of the World Cup Challenge winners. Our success is achieved together, staff and students seeking new knowledge to provide clarity and certainty. We know there are some things that we're sure about. For example, we know today that you are graduates and postgraduates. We know that you've worked for your degrees. Your university, your community, your family and your friends look to you all to fully engage in developing your careers and in supporting our economic and community life. There is a sense of certainty if you hold on to those beliefs and values that promote and support our communities. Those values are enshrined in this university. Common sense, the judgment to do the right things for others, compassion, to treat others with consideration, care and honesty, teamwork, to think and act together, valuing collective as highly as individual achievements, attentiveness, to take personal and professional pride in the quality of your work, but show that you can listen and care for others as you do that work, and trust, showing respect and integrity in all that you do. You are graduates and postgraduates. Use your intellectual skills, observe, analyze, devise new solutions to the things that life brings to you. Keep learning, exercise your brain. Be ready to intervene as you go on with your life. Seek to make a difference. Get involved. You are the future leaders, and we look to you to do good for others, for your place and for your society. Make the most of every opportunity that comes along. Don't let chances and opportunities pass you by. And don't be afraid or unwilling to try different things. Forge your own path, but equally be ready to compromise when you have to. We believe that your study has given you the foundation for your personal ethics and the responsibilities. We know that you will have the ability to understand complex issues. We know you have the ability to be critical in making judgments. We know you will have the confidence to challenge others. We know this because you're graduates and postgraduates. You are our future hope. Participate in society. We provided a space for you to discuss ideas and to pursue different views and perspectives and to explore new ways of doing things and apply different methodologies and seek new solutions in an increasingly complex world. But remember, there's more to your degree than a reductionist economic return. Keep your university values as you go through your life. We know that gaining the awards you have earned and which we celebrate today is difficult. That must be so. Few things of genuine value are easy to gain, and success in the university is far from easy. We would have demanded from you dedication, commitment, intellectual endeavour, and hard work. I'm sure that many of you here in the audience today, families, friends, and colleagues would have been called upon to provide a helping hand in your journey. On behalf of the graduates and staff, I would like to thank you for that invaluable support and ask that our graduates join me in sharing our appreciation to you. You would have been taught by a dedicated group of academic staff, many of whom are international leaders in their field. All of them devote their professional lives to the teaching, learning, and development of you, our students. You'd have also been supported by many highly dedicated professional staff members who provided the services and infrastructure that have made your success possible. On your behalf again, I would like to thank every one of our staff and ask that you join me in applauding them. In a few minutes, the names of you all will be called out, and we will applaud and cheer. Please make as much noise as you want. This is a celebratory day. You will be called out individually. You will enter stage right as graduates. You'll cross the stage, you'll shake my hand, and you'll exit, as Shakespeare said, stage left as graduates. I know everyone in the audience will be as enthusiastic with your applause for our first graduate as you will be for our final graduate. We take great pride in your achievement. We're confident that you'll go out into the world and bring not only real social and economic benefits to yourself, but also to the communities that you will live in. But remember, whatever you decide to do next, wherever in the world you find yourself, you will always be a member of this university. I hope at some stage you will return to your academic home. But for now, on behalf of everybody here, very well done, congratulations, and good luck for a happy and successful life. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen, the Academic Board confers an Honorary Fellowship on Graham Vernon Massey. Jane Rutt-Howard, the University Orator, will deliver the citation.
Chancellor, as a composer, multi-instrumentalist and producer, with a career spanning 5 decades, summarising Graham Massey's most impressive achievements is no easy task. Graham rose to prominence with his post-punk group Biting Tongues, making records for influential indie labels such as New Hormones and Factory Records. But he is perhaps best known as a founding member of pioneering electronic music group 808 State. The critically acclaimed group has scored top 10 chart positions around the world, and their new build album is cited as a seminal work by other high-profile artists, including Aphex Twin and Arteca. Music fans will undoubtedly be in awe of Graham's impressive back catalogue of collaborations with some of the industry's biggest names, including Bjork, David Bowie, Quincy Jones, Primal Scream, Manic Street Preachers, and Yellow Magic Orchestra. His legacy has never ceased to push boundaries and is of such importance that Graham is considered to have borne significant influence over electronic music, as well as other fields, including contemporary jazz and film soundtrack composition. Graham's expertise has been called on to help launch products by companies such as Roland and Moog Music, and led him to being a broadcaster for BBC Radio 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. He also has been a visiting lecturer at the University of Brighton and Manchester Metropolitan University. It's an influence we have benefited from here at the university. Despite continuing to create groundbreaking music with his band Toolshed, Graham has collaborated with our students, performed a headline set at our degree show, given permission for an original composition to be used in a student project, and facilitated collaboration with another important regional music consortium. He was a key contributor to our International Future Sound Music Conference, providing valuable insight into the expertise, innovation, and talent for which he is so renowned. Chancellor, on behalf of the Academic Board, it is with great pleasure that I present Graham Massey for the award of Honorary Fellow of the University of Central Lancashire.
I'm not accustomed to making speeches, so I'll try and make this quick. Music making has radically changed since I started some 40 years ago. Technology has made it more common both to make and listen to music in a more solitary way. Yet audiences and access to music has never been so extensive. A young beginner in a box room in Rochdale, for instance, can now literally send ripples across the world in a day, and he may be reacting in some similar way to some kid in Durban or Detroit. The democracy that music technology has delivered was something we used to dream about back in the 1990s. It has delivered a more social music, a social music like never before. The global village has been made real. It is not about colloquial music, it's not about British music, it's about joining the world in music. That's something that needs emphasising at this time in the world. Taking part in that change was exhilarating for me. It took an army of dreamers and technicians making baby steps, giving their time, money and faith to music. I'd like to thank all the technicians and fellow musicians I've ever worked with. Being in the right place at the right time was a huge part of my luck, really. But being ready is what I'd like to emphasise to the students. That is to say, soak up all the technical knowledge while you're around teachers and technology that the university provides. And hang around with people with imaginative muscle. You will need to think fast. Music is a relay race, learning from the greats of the past, feel their energy behind you, and run like bolts when you get the opportunity. The most sustaining thing for me was a few kind words from musicians early in my practice. Be kind to musicians, they are often bad at conventional communication. Be kind to technicians, the good ones look like they're doing nothing. Most cultures around the world know the value of their musicians, regardless of age and gender. We could do that. Thank you for this kindness today.
Vice-Chancellor, the presentation of graduates and award holders will now take place.
On behalf of the Academic Board, I present those who have gained awards in the School of Health Sciences. For a thesis entitled The Effects of Acupuncture, Sham Acupuncture and Eccentric Exercises to the Achilles Tendon, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Burj Kishmishian. For a thesis entitled An Exploration of Culture and Context for Allied Health Professionals Using Care Aims and Integrated Community Teams, a Case Study Approach, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Caroline Jane Waterworth. Master of Science in Advanced Practice Health and Social Care, Catherine Spencer-Gill. Natasha Holden. Master of Science in Health Informatics, Paul Anthony MacDonald. Postgraduate Certificate in Enhanced Clinical Practice, Leanne Birch. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Enhanced Paramedic Practice, Gemma Sanderson. Patrick Selby. Chris Sherrington. And with the course prize for the most outstanding student in the BSc Honours Enhanced Paramedic Practice Programme, Catherine Janet Ray. Bachelor of Science with Honours, Nurse Practitioner, Tracy Louise Dickens. Sophie Greaves. Beth Hamer. Jacqueline Ann Little. Joanne Barbara Orton. Monica Petoniak. Corey Rosenberg. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Professional Practice, Michelle Addy. Lizimol Alex. Margaret Alice Ball. Lewis Blakeow. Alison Marie Dick. Kirsty Marie Jewell. Jane Elizabeth Edmondson. Joanna Lorraine Frimston. Claire Michelle Frith. Frances Jane Goodeve. Kate Hunter. Mia Fallon Johnston. Cheryl Jones. Nicola Littler. Katie Louise McGlynn. Janine Morris. Sally Newport. Hina Patel. Rachel Elizabeth Rawley. Catherine Reynolds. Karen Margaret Scullion. Hema Seetal. Carol Swamy. Sarah Elizabeth Tipping. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Physiotherapy, Adam Ahmed. Yasmin Aldcroft. Simon Atherton. Chris James Baldock. And with the course prize for the best academic performance in the BSc Honours Physiotherapy course, Rachel Elizabeth Bolt. Megan Bridges. Patrick Joseph Collins. Georgia Faye Maureen Diamond. Rebecca Emmott. James Ford Goodwin. Stuart Goldfinch. Robert Anthony Horner. Rachel Elizabeth Howard. And with the course prize of Student of the Year for overall contribution to the BSc Honours Physiotherapy course, Mobeen Janua. Rebecca Johnson. Lin Hui Lai. Nicholas McCarthy. Jake Peter Medlicott. Aaron Pravin D. Patel. Samuel George Radcliffe. Manivon Rasfane Bingham. Rizwan Mutaba Shafiq. Sharon Elaine Sonar. Blessy Thomas. Andrew Yong Ching. And Alexander Zavalis Roebuck. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Sports Therapy, Kieran Ainscoe. Trevor Alexanderson. Andrew Ball. Adam Bennett. Nicole Lorraine Benson. Dara Boyle. Samuel Bundu. Grant William Cameron. Thomas Cheng. George Livingston Clark. Melissa Clive. Nicole Coleman. Charlotte Cotter. Callum Edward Dixon. Tricia Ferdinand. Regan Fox. Joanna Louise Gledhill. Lucy Gray. Prem Gurung. Amy Henson. Joe Hewison. Matthew William Hilditch. Laura May Hodgkiss. Robert Murray Hutton. Ellis Alexander Kehoe. William Kendall. Stephen Kiaka. Kira Kingsley. Daniel Luke. Paige Marcus. Stephanie Mills. Jack Moody. Miriam Morrison. Takudzwa Mushonga. Connell Myers. Mohammed Usman Nazir. Shannon Newsom. Chen Young Ng. Alistair James Powell. Connor Smith. And with the course prize for the most outstanding student in the BSc Honours Sports Therapy programme, Faye Stoddard. Thomas Wesson. Jessica Whipday. Martin Williams. And Lauren Woodley. Diploma of Higher Education in Pre-Hospital Care, Victoria Booth. Helen Mackenzie. That concludes the presentation of awards from the School of Health Sciences.
On behalf of the Academic Board, I present those who have gained awards in the School of Nursing. For a thesis entitled, What Influences the Rise and Fall of Health Research Disciplines? Insights from a mixed method investigation of occupational epidemiological research in the UK. The degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Samaya Swati. Master of Science in Nursing, Amanda Snape. Graduate Diploma in Child and Adolescent Mental Health, Shazia Shaheen Khan. John Philip Stainton. Siobhan Stewart. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Pre-Registration Nursing, Children, Azra Dala. Sarah Alice Falcon. Ashley Jane Green. Tina Ainsworth. Jasmine Ahmed. Hayley Powers. Deborah Scarlett. Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science with honours in Combined Studies, Melissa Penny Wilkinson. Bachelor of Science with honours in Nursing, E-Learning, Chelsea Laura Wright. Bachelor of Science with honours in Pre-Registration Nursing, Adult, Jennifer Abbott Hull. Caroline Rebecca Abson. Samaya Adam. Carla Adamus. Catherine Ashcroft. Megan Ashcroft. Lauren Charlotte Astley. Joanne Atkinson Ward. Marianne Attoa. Amy Baxendale. Ramina Begum. John Bird. Sarah Jane Blackwell. Amy Lauren Boubier. Amy Booth. Tiffany Booth. Megan Victoria Bradley. Sean Bradley. Anna Brennan. Bethany Brennand. Emma Marie Brown. Lisa Brundet. Kerry Buchanan. Lucy Olivia Burgess. Nicola Jane Cabot. Rebecca Ann Campbell. Susan Helen Carlaw. Catherine Carter. Safiso Changwidza. Claire Michaela Clark. Elizabeth Ann Cliff. Nicola Conway. Rebecca Crawford. Natasha Crumpton. Lisa Judith Cullum. Bryony Cuppet. Rachel Curfey. Terry Davis. Amber Rose Deakin. Megan Louise Donnelly. Stephanie Alexandra Dunleavy. Lauren Edwards. With the school prize for the highest achieving student nurse in their field, Danielle Marie Elena Ellis. Jade Lauren Ellison. Rebecca Mary Ely Thomas. Sarah Foster. Bethan Fernley. Abigail Fox. Emma Jane Garstang. Karen Gemmell. Claire Goodyear. Samantha Gosling. Nicola Green. Olivia Gribben. Lauren Grundy. Sophie Hardiker. Sophie Harvey. Sophie Hudson. Jennifer Iverson. Lauren Johnston. Chantel Jones. Victoria Louise Jones. Victoria Joyce. Zara Khan. Hannah Jane Killeen. George Kirkham. Emma Langan. Pauline Lazari. Amy Levitt. Gillian Lister. Sarah Litherland. Jenna Longdon. Catherine Lord. Sarah Manning. Charlotte Marsden Logan. Jessica MacDonald. Olivia McElmurray. Samantha McKelvey. And Garrard May Mackenzie. Charlotte McVitie. Claire Lillian Melia. Lucy Melling. Marisa Miller. Rachel Mills. Rianne Helen Mitchell. Samira Ismail Mohammed. Laura Moran. Alison Marie Murphy. Nakasana Nidlavana. Patience and Cuban. Samantha Nanki and Cuban. Setukani and Kermo. Setukani and Kermo. Shamsa Noreen. Joy Obiara. Zainab Adatuin Oganusi. Rebecca Ann Owen Riley. Claire Louise Parkinson. Lucy Parkinson. Alessandra Pasqualino. Florika Patel. Rafaya Patel. Hamilton Jeptha Paul Raj. Lauren Jane Painter. Josephine Pilkington. Hayley Podestra. Laura Porter. Catherine Susan May Prendergast. Patricia Daria Presbilla Asbury. Emma June Riley. Simon Lee Rodder. Lisa Russell. Laura Russ. Regimo Sebastian. Nicola Helen Simpson. Elizabeth Slater. Rhiannon Sarah Smith. Usha Smith. Hajra Sahal. Sabine Marie Stanley. No. Ryan Suthill. Heather May Stratham. Georgina Stevenson. Kirsty Adele Stevenson. Jennifer Stewart. Mandy Ann Tarpey. Amy Taylor. Wendy Taylor. Antoinette Tajada. Nicola Claire Thistleton. Jasmine Louise Thomas. Charlotte Thompson. Ashley Jade Thornton. Catherine Tipping. Natasha Treziz. Chloe Jean Tumelty. Sam Tyra. Charlotte Wormsley. Sarah Jane Elizabeth Walton. Lucy Warburton. Chelsea Ward. Kendall Waring. Stacey Jane West. Rianne Martine White. Leah Whiteley. Samantha Woodall. Mary Jo Wright. Rebecca Rudd. Malenga Elizabeth Ngonga. Emma Wright. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Pre-Registration Nursing, Mental Health. Nicola Adamson. Olakunle Sunday Akinteye. Ellen Diane Atkinson. Rizwana Ayo Bapu. Bethany Barton. Amanda Chadwick. Laura Dakin. Joseph Agaimandua. Sarah Emmett. Emily Fairclough. Tiffany Fowler. Maria Paya Froshneda Kainaka. Andrea Gibson. Rachel Harvey. Nicola Hurl. Lisa Horton. Fahima Indawala. Danielle Poole. Alexander Michael Porter. With the school prize for the highest achieving student nurse in their field, Kaylee Prophet. Ashley Jane Rice. Cassie Ann Simmons. Dale Spence. Ryan Tobin. Katie Jane Turner. Hayley Vaughan. Danielle Poole. Katie Jane Turner. Diploma of Higher Education in Clinical Care Studies, Serafat Salopi Kareem. That concludes the presentation of awards from the School of Nursing.
On behalf of the Academic Board, I present those who have gained awards in the School of Sport and Wellbeing. For a thesis entitled The Effect of Hoof Loading upon Hoof Wall Growth and Hoof Shape in the Thoroughbred Foal, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Simon John Curtis. For a thesis entitled Examining Psycho-Behaviourally Based Features of Effective Talent Development, the degree of Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to Andrew Hill. For a thesis entitled Social Interaction, a Missing Link in Adventure Sports Coaching, the degree of Professional Doctorate in Elite Performance is awarded to Paul Gray. For a thesis entitled Improving Food Allergen Management in Small Food Service Businesses Serving Loose Food, the degree of Professional Doctorate in Elite Performance is awarded to Paulino Schembri. Master of Arts in Sports Coaching, Christopher Wharton. Master of Science in Food Safety Management, Olaseni Lukman Anifawos. Irina L. Oster. Zoe Shuttleworth. Master of Science in Sport Business Management, Owen Clinton George Edwards. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Adventure Sport Coaching, Dean Allen. Andrew George Holman. Daniel Mercer. Christina Mills. Heather Rebecca West. Joshua Yeomans. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Exercise and Fitness Management, Stuart Fowler. Insar Hussain. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Outdoor Leadership, Raymond Frederick Clarkson. Gavin Emerson. David Evans. Paige Alexandra Colette Gardner. Abigail Gibbard. Thomas Clifford Mark Peter Ray Hampson. Shannon Jackson. With the Cotswold Outdoor Prize for Academic Excellence on an outdoor programme within the Division of Sport Management Studies in the Outdoors, Habib Khan. That's what it says. Hannah Kennedy. Nathan Joseph Alexander McKinley. Shivaivat Munan Kiao. Jamie Owen. Jack Ricketts. Adam Towler. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Sport Coaching, Matthew Joseph Abbott. Michael Askew. Wesley Tyrrell Benjamin. Kyle Broom. Samuel Cleaver. Kiefer Dean Cunningham. Samuel Dale. Thomas Derbyshire. George Dickinson. Shay Dunlop. Greg Dunnings. Callum Flynn. Amy Foster. David Geraghty. Ryan Goulet. Michael Hampson. Jordan Horrocks. Abby Kirkbright. George Neen Cookson. Elliot James Lewis. Sophie MacArthur. Robin Mitchell. Joseph Noblet. Aaron Noon. Katie Rachel O'Hara. Sean O'Malley. Charlie Russell. Dylan Sandiford. Benjamin David Short. Mary Catherine Eleonora Slocum. Thomas Anthony James Street. Daniel Trafford. Jonathan Ward. Michael Weston. Elizabeth Woodburn. Luke Woodrow. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Sport, Coaching and Development, Jason Finnegan. Martin Gavin Gallagher. Thomas Hammond. Sean Kelly. John Robert Lowe. Michael McDade. Martin Meadows. Patrick Gerard Quigg. Jack Bernardo Nelson Scapitacci. Alistair Sutherland. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Sports Studies, Daniel Brendan Burns. Daniel Knowles. Christopher Lane. Matthew Mallon. Aidan Andrew McDonnell. Liam O'Kane. Con Patrick Thomas Stevenson. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Sports Coaching, Nicole Bewley. Erin Rebecca Blake. With the SO8 Sportswear Award for Academic Excellence on a programme within the Division of Sport Coaching and Development, Jermaine Chambers. Joshua Grant Clegg. Jack David Collins. Jordan Dolan. Samuel James Freeman Drinkwater. Harry Joseph Grayson. Samuel Heaney. Jack Thornton Humphreys. Otis Lewis Chambers. Scott Ludlam. Connor McKinney. With the SO8 Sportswear Award for Academic Excellence on a programme within the Division of Sport Coaching and Development, Jake Lewis Miller. Daniel Nichols. Connor Nixon. Matthew Podmore. Jacob Sanders. Hunukorn Susengtham. Sophie Taylor. Stephen Wellesby. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Sports Coaching and Development, Danielle Beasley. Rory McCormack. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Sports Coaching Practice, Danielle James Birkbeck. Emily Cowell. Thomas Healy. Samuel Huff. Alexander Thomas Howard. Andrew Thomas Johnson. Ashley Moreau. Hussein Nasher. Christian Charles Ottaway. Thomas James Ottaway. Jasmine Patel. Liam David Riley. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Sport Development and Enterprise, Andrew Mason. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Sports Studies, Joshua Adu Dumar. Kaylee Allen. Mohammed Chowdhury. Jay Charner. Tom Dawes. Stephen Dent. Amy Sarah Doherty. Kieran Graham. James Thomas Henderson. Rory Sean McDade. Lewis McCarthy. Armand Navarro. Alexander Nochukwu. Kieran O'Hara. Stephen Jack Orlando. Daniel Mark Osmond. Ikram Patel. Kaylee Spector. Michael Adrian Stoneley. April Tequila Waring. Hannah Grace White. Samantha Wilson. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Nutrition and Exercise Science, Human Nutrition, Robert Arden. Alison Elizabeth Douglas. With the Leon Atkinson Memorial Award for Academic Excellence on a programme within the Division of Sport, Exercise and Nutritional Sciences, Stacey Enian. Angela Njoki Karuri. Maria Pulai. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Nutrition and Exercise Science, Personal Fitness Training, Callum Rees Edwards. Audryn Fleming. Harry Hartland. Human Hassan Nia.
Zach Levers, sorry. Andrew Nolan. Elijah Jack Shaw. Kieran Wood. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Nutrition and Exercise Sciences, Sunia Ashraf. Daniel Asankar. George Davies. Dion Duxbury. Hazra Hansrod. Darryl Lamont. Premislav Solnicki. Joseph Whitaker. John Barry Wilkinson. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Sport and Exercise Physiology, Ross Martin Andrews. Samuel Cooper. Tony Farley. Patrick Glenn. Claire Mary Hill. Christopher Holt. Jordan Ingle. Farak Junaid Kayani. Danielle Salim. Husnain Shabazz. Josh Todd. Ronan Tracy. Jonathan Peter Rudworth. Nathan Sarasinski. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Sport Business Management, Sean Bellis. William Brand. Simon Kenyon. Daniel Reeves. Matthew James Smith. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Sport Business Management, Mohammed Akhtar. Rachel Louise Bowden. With the MediaCom Award for Academic Excellence in Sport Business Management within the Division of Sports Management Studies in the Outdoors, Matthew Abraham Dent. Ayamide Dessou. Thomas Endicott. Jamie Foster. Samuel Green. Charles Ledbetter. Matthew Lloyd. George McNally. Mohammed Zahir Shah. Tobias Charles Sheen. Joshua Simmons. Gregory Tack. Bachelor of Science with honours in Sports Science, Graham Cockram. James Michael Crabtree. Adrienne Claire Day. Havel Duris. Jacob Luke Gregory. Sean Hanley. Daniel Hogg. Benjamin Michael Hoyle. Lewis Jones. Andrew Laffin. Joseph Maiden. Hugh McCloskey. Jamie McLaughlin. Trevor Junior Samuel. With the Endeavour Award for academic achievement in the face of adversity within the Division of Sport, Exercise and Nutritional Sciences, Manakan Mari Savane. Connor Thomas McEwen. Robert Henry Viles. Daniela Worth. Bachelor of Science with honours in Strength and Conditioning, Adam Bewley. Matthew Brown. Jason David Browring. Bobby Butters. Stephen Dodd. Matthew Fletcher. Matthew Frings. Thomas Griffith. Thomas Halligan. With the School Prize for Best Performance in a Final Year Research Project within the Division of Sport, Exercise and Nutritional Sciences, and with the Leon Atkinson Memorial Award for Academic Excellence on a programme within the Division of Sport, Exercise and Nutritional Sciences, Ryan Hayes. Mark McGroty. Oliver Mercer. Jordan Luke Mills. Alexander Overton. Pradeep Rai. Janice Savaljevs. Christopher Sharp. Lewis John Stockley. Foundation degree in Arts in Outdoor Adventure Studies, Chris Barlow. Martin Clark. Craig Wright. Foundation degree in Arts in Sports Coaching, Sarah Elizabeth Malani. Daniel Michael Talbot. Claire Williams. That concludes the presentation of awards to the School of Sport.
Vice-Chancellor, the presentations are completed. I call on Jamie Lee Bellaby, Activities Participation Officer of the Students' Union at the University of Central Lancashire, to respond on behalf of those awarded today.
Vice-Chancellor, graduates, families, friends and loved ones, it is my honour to stand here before you today and speak on behalf of students. Firstly, congratulations all on your amazing achievements. You should all be very proud of yourselves. University is more than assignments and exams. It's more than the price paid to better your future. It's more than the piece of paper at the end, because university is an unforgettable experience. The people that you've met and the memories that you have created together make each of your journeys to graduation unique and special. For most of us, studying is only one part of university life, and whether you became a course rep, joined a sports team or society, or volunteered in a project that you were passionate about, it has moulded you into the graduates that I see here before me today. As graduates of UCLan, every one of you strengthens this university's worldwide alumni network. Today's award is a landmark in both your personal and professional development and a stepping stone to your future success. The world at this moment in time may seem like a scary place, and you may feel like you're heading towards a place of uncertainty. The most natural thing to do would be to stay in your comfort zone, but don't. So now is the time to aim high, take advantages of the opportunities and take on challenges, because the degree you hold in your hands today is really just a learner's permit for the rest of your drive through life. But don't be disheartened if things don't go right straight away. Remember, if Plan A didn't work, the alphabet has 25 more letters. Don't worry. Last but not least, I would like to thank the families, the friends, university staff and loved ones that have joined you here today and supported you through your UCLan journey. I wish you all the best for the future, UCLan class of 2017. Thank you.
It's now my pleasure to introduce the University of Central Lancashire's Chamber Choir. The members of the University Chamber Choir are all students of music theatre within the School of Journalism, Media and Performance. The choir is directed by the university's musician-in-residence, Mark Goggins. The university is extremely proud of the growing reputation and success of the Chamber Choir. In recent years, the choir has won national competitions, including the BBC Radio 3 Adult Choir of the Year. The Chamber Choir has performed on BBC One, BBC 4 and on BBC Radio 3, as well as at many local civic and fundraising events, including concerts with local schools and colleges. Overseas performance includes singing at one of our partner institutions in Shanghai. This morning, the choir will sing Joyful, Joyful from Sister Act 2, Back in the Habit.
Joyful, joyful Lord, we adore thee, God of glory, Lord of love. Hearts unfold like flowers before thee, hail thee as the sun above.
Thank you. That was amazing. Today is, of course, a day of great celebration for everyone here, and we need to celebrate in an appropriate way. Friends and family, there is a good photo opportunity coming up, so you might like to have your cameras ready. So, graduates, I would like you to all stand up, please. And you'll be very pleased to hear that I would like you to take off your mortarboards. That will be a great relief. They are a bit precarious on some of you. And then in a moment, I'm going to ask you to wave your mortarboards. I'm sorry. Sincerely sorry. Please don't let go of it. There will be way too much paperwork. It is just not worth it. And please make sure that it does not make contact with any of your neighbours. However, a vigorous wave is very much in order. So, on a count of 3, I want you to wave your mortarboards in the air and give us a hearty cheer. And then we are all going to follow with 3 more 3 cheers. Okay? So, are you ready, guys? 1, 2, 3. Hip, hip. Hooray! Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Please take a seat. That looked good from up here. So, as we bring this ceremony to a close, I would like to thank everyone who has been involved in making today such a happy and memorable occasion. And thank you for coming and for sharing this special day with the university community. I would like to invite you all to return to a reception at the university's Student Union building, where we will continue to celebrate the success of today's graduates. Gowns can be left at the atrium in the Students' Union after the event. Please may I now ask you all to stand for the national anthem. The platform party will now leave the stage and form a celebratory guard of honour. We are going to conclude the ceremony with a final opportunity to applaud the success of today's graduates. Graduates, you will shortly be processing out of the hall. A university usher will prompt your row when you need to stand up. Please make sure you take all of your belongings with you. And guests, please may I ask that you all remain seated until the platform party has left the hall. You will be able to rejoin the graduates downstairs. Thank you.